Hello my friends and welcome to puzzle 20. Last puzzle in disc 2. Golden spiral. Oh, sounds something geometrical. I actually quite good in geometry, so I think it will be good enough for me. Read the input values and output the whole Fibonacci sequence up to, but not exceeding, the number. That number, what number? Read the input value and output the whole Fibonacci sequence up to that number. Example, input is 64, you take OK. Fibonacci sequence isn't actually quite... it's a bit hard to implement in computer. They really like to do this question in all programming games. It's like standard test Fibonacci sequence. I remember I was struggling quite a lot do that in human research machine. Of course I done it in the end. So I need two numbers. Or one number actually. I start with 0 and 1. Let's say I make integer 1 and reg is 0. I combine them to get 1. Then I pushed everything up and combine again. And I keep doing that. Pushing up is just to me for it easier job, to do easier job. Let's say we do this. Integer equals 1. I know I need to make input and check everything, but at the moment we're not gonna do that. There is one problem though, I just realized. Where I gonna store this number? Because for Fibonacci sequence I need both windows. I could store it in the null, I suppose, but that means every time I would need to swap it, compare, and then swap back. Maybe it's possible. Okay, but first just learn to do Fibonacci sequence. Integer is 1. Oh, okay, this is a bit hard. How do I push it? I'm just thinking, because I need to right now make a equation reg plus integer. Where I'm putting answer of this value? Am I putting it at the reg? In theory I could, but then I lose number, whatever was there, straight away. Let's try it. Reg equals reg plus integer. So there is 1. I hope there is no 0. That would mess everything up. That 1 is the smallest. I will check real fast, am I recording? I am. So yeah, now reg is 1. Is there a way to swap reg with integer? Probably no, because reg can be uh, how you call those numbers with commas? I don't remember. Real numbers? Switch null. Switch character. Yeah, switches is alright, but it seems like you can switch only with switch. You can't switch two values. Read only, write only. So weird. Oh, but it's just explanation. Input is read only and output is write only. Okay. Damn. Golden spiral. Okay. Whew. Swapping would be nice, but I think I can work without swapping. So this is the first number. Let's say I output it. Output equals reg. And then I do other way. Integer equals integer plus reg output equals integer. Output equals integer. This is the beginning. First number, because I need to do ones at the beginning. I need to have a special beginning which puts first one. That's why I'm saying I hope there is no zero possibility, because that will make everything way harder. Start jump to. So this should be Fibonacci sequence in working order, if I didn't fuck up something. So I put 1, then I put 1 again, then I put 2, then I put 3, 5, 8, 13. Okay, it works. So Fibonacci sequence works. Output is alright. Now we need to deal with all the checking stuff, because each number also, it should not exceed the number. So hard. So let's say we took 54 first and put it in the null. I wonder, can I compare null with anything? Okay, sorry, I was off for a minute. Needed to check something. So, where I stopped. Yeah, so I need to take 54, but it should be in the place where I can always compare it. Also, what the hell is this? Did I output it? Oh yeah. Whoops. So this is Fibonacci generator. Now we do the real code. I wonder, can you make Fibonacci sequence just with one window, without two? That will make things easier. Let's say I put one in one window. I multiply it with itself. So I get two. No, I think it's impossible. Or, if I could use null. Oh, that is a very interesting idea actually. Need to check it out. Then I could use this number only for reg. I would not need to swap it all the time. It would swap for Fibonacci sequence. Although it's a bit hard to imagine. Like, let's say I need to sum of null and integer. I write integer equals integer plus null. Oh, I mean integer plus switch. Uh, may not work. Let's try. Integer equals 1 switch integer equals 2, and now integer equals integer plus switch. It's not gonna work. So I put 1, put it on the top, put here 2, and now I need to sum these two guys. Bam. Switch cannot be read or write directly. Yeah. It was a good try. It would make my code neat. Now I need to do ugly things. Oi oi oi. So, hmm, I take 54, put it up. Let's say reg equals input and switch reg. That's the beginning. So I put here a number. Now I start doing Fibonacci. But every time I output, or rather before I output, after every sum, I need to check if it hasn't exceeded this number. Like, let's say, oh, this is wrong. Okay, I always output first one because I cannot escape it. So now, hop, output second one, and now starts the big thing. I sum, I have a 2. And now I need to compare before I output. Is this smaller than that? So I switch, compare, switch back, output, jump to the start, sum together, switch him on the bottom place now, compare, switch back. So I need, in one case I need to switch it here, in other case I need to switch it here. Three plus 2 is 5. So here I need to switch it with reg and compare. Okay, let's do it. So it sums, switch, reg, check, reg, bigger than integer. So if reg is bigger than integer, I can go. Nothing is wrong. I can just keep going. I need probably different sign if it's smaller. So if it's smaller, I need to jump somewhere special. Jump to next one. If it's smaller. Because I cannot continue anymore. I need to begin code from the very beginning. If it's not smaller, I just output it. Okay, let's see. Does it work? I know I didn't make it like fully working. I just need to check is it working at the moment. What's going on? This switch integer. Oh, I forget one thing though. To switch back. So switch reg, compare it. If it is smaller, I need to stop, I jump somewhere. If it's not smaller, I switch back. Switch reg back and keep going. Output integer, jump to start. And here I switched integer. Check if... Yeah, I need to change these values. Otherwise it's gonna be hard to understand. So if integer is smaller, then reg. I need to jump somewhere. Jump to start. Oh, no start. Next one. Next one. I hope I'm not gonna jump there. Oh, this is wrong. So jump to next one. Why I have two next ones? Doesn't matter. So switch integer, check integer. If integer is smaller, I jump. Oh, what a... Check if reg smaller. Jump if true. If true. Next one. Switch int. Okay, it should work now. Not code itself, but it's small part. So let's check it. Take 54 from here, put it up, take one, output one, and now starts the real thing. I switch integer, compare them. It's not smaller. So I switch back and output my one. Then I get 2. Oops, probably press 2. Check. Next one we got. So check again. Still false. Output 2. So it keeps going and comparing. So soon should be error because there is no next one defined. Yeah. It was alright. So at this point, you know what? I will define next one because I want to see what numbers were at that moment when it stopped. 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. So now it should stop. Oh my god, I put wrong. Again. But we got getting there. We are quite close to answer. Oh, I missed it somehow. Damn it. Need to be more careful. One, 34. So now it should be bigger. So it checks. Too big. Goes to next. Yeah, there's the thing. I need to clear these things before I take next. Where is first line? So I take new input, switch it again, make integer 1, output integer, Reg equals reg plus integer. You know what? Oh, I probably need to clear reg. Probably I could do it somehow easier, but let's do it like that. I think it should work now actually. I don't see any problem. Only problem gonna be that we're not gonna stop when input runs out. So somewhere inside I need to put input check. Is input is null. Yeah, you see. I suppose I could with just first line. Check input equals null. Was this the line? No, don't remember again. Switch null. Yeah, check input equals null. That is the line. Oops. So check input equals null. Wait a minute. Okay, I get a bit confused. I think I need to check how code works. Because I think it should work. Wait a minute, something's wrong. So I put 30. 13. 21. 21 is still smaller, so I should output it. The next one should be bigger. So 34. I check. It's bigger. So I put reg 0. Go to beginning. Okay. I see problem. Reg 0 doesn't help actually. Because it already switches the reg. I mean, it already makes reg input. Now it switches it. I will make a gap here. Switch reg. Integer equals 1. Reg equals 0. Like this. Should work now, I think. We passed. Looks alright. Let's see how many lines. 20, could be 14. Cycles are quite nice though. I think every programmist would prefer cycles over lines. You know, who cares that code is a bit longer? The speed of a code is more important. Because nowadays, size of file doesn't really matter. It was, long time ago when you have like 5 megabytes or something hard drive. You needed to put as sufficient code as possible. Now you are unlimited. Like there is no possibility that you can write, gigabyte code. So it doesn't really matter. If it's fast, it's alright. Oh, many people got these cycles. Well, some people get really fast though. Alright guys. Oops. We finished disc 2. On next episode we start 3. I think it's gonna be really hard. And 4 probably gonna be like special. You need to be a programmer to understand it. But we will see. Bye.